Hey guys, and welcome back to Book Review Thursday. It is still not Thursday, but that's alright, we are going strong. Again, I do not have a physical copy of today's book, but in the thumbnail and at the end of the video I will do a pic of the cover so you can see what you're looking for. Today we are reviewing Ginny Pox, The Paranormals, Book 1 by J.L. Bryan. Again, I'm going to read my little summarization and then we'll go into the review. Ginny Morton is the pure definition of an outcast. Weird, quiet, and antisocial, Ginny kept to herself for good reason. She's hiding a dark secret. Ginny has the ability to spread a deadly plague with a single touch, which she gets known for, Ginny Pox. Never getting close enough to anyone for them to touch her, Ginny develops the precautionary measures of wearing gloves and long sleeves no matter what time of year. She has begun to accept the fact that she would more than likely end up alone. When she meets Seth Barrett, son of the wealthiest family in town, all that changes. Seth is dating Ginny's mortal enemy, Ashley Goodling. When their paths cross, Ginny finds out that Seth is the one person she can get close to. Close enough to touch. I do want to say that I went into Ginny Pox not expecting a lot. Because a lot of the books that go for free on Amazon, unfortunately, aren't really good. They aren't. There's a lot of editing issues, grammatical issues, just understanding of the English language issues. So, you know, you have to be really careful when you go and look for free books on Amazon. But I was so not disappointed with Ginny Pox. You know, again, a lot of what I related to is the fact that Ginny was an outcast. And again, I was an outcast in high school and, you know, I'm only 25, so, you know, I still appreciate being able to relate to characters on that level. You know, and I feel like for a lot of people, you never really get out of relating to that if you were an outcast. But this book was so well written and so well executed that I was honestly floored by it. And, you know, as I said in my review of Ember, there aren't a lot of books that make me say, wow. And my point of posting these reviews, I'm only going to post the books that really made me just so happy. Like, you know, it's like, you know, you get that thing that you're passionate about, and for me that's good books and sharing good books. So that's kind of why I'm only doing certain reviews. I loved that Ginny was not Mary Sue. And I know I've used that term before, but basically for a quick, my definition of it, Mary Sue are characters that are extremely helpless, that are just, oh my, oh dear, poor me, ah. Those are like the worst characters ever. Like, I hate them with a sincere passion. So to have this strong female character, which even though she's an outcast, she doesn't let it define her. She's just Ginny. It's cool because, you know, in these type of mystical, magical power type books, the characters normally have good powers, like they can fix things or, you know, help out in situations, and Ginny can't do that. So I really appreciated that her magical power is making people violently ill with her touch. Like, she can give you the plague and you will die. But I wanted to not like Seth because, again, you know, Ginny is such a strong character that I felt that there didn't need to be a love interest, but I guess for the sake of the story there should have been. But I really liked Seth. I mean, he was a likable guy. I mean, he was easily manipulated, but he was an amazing character for Ginny because, you know, she doesn't have anybody, and to not have her fall for a douchebag is amazing. I really appreciated that. And, you know, for me, you know, we're gonna kind of switch gears here for a minute. For me, when I'm watching a show or I'm watching a movie, if there's a character that I just genuinely hate, I absolutely appreciate and love them as an actor. Because they have that ability to make me hate them. I can hate them to my core, so that's cool. And when you get to Ashley, the antagonist in this book, she was just so ruthless and so mean and just so purely awful. I loved it. I loved that she was that type of character that you have to hate. Like, there's no redeeming qualities about her, and it was so refreshing. You know, she kind of takes the word sociopath to a new level. Like, she was spoiled, privileged, she's psychotic. She's the perfect bad guy, and I really love that. I do want to say with Ginny Pox, there are graphic sexual scenes. There are only 2 or 3, but you know, compared to other new adult novels, they are graphic. I mean, there's not like using the male genitalia or the female genitalia, like there's no like that really. I mean, there's like 1 or 2 words, but it's not to the point where you blush. But if you're under 18, I do strongly suggest having an adult read it first, to know if you're capable of handling it. I mean, if you know whether you can handle something like that or not at your age, if you're under 18, good on you. Like, if you can handle it, great. I just don't want to be that person that promotes children reading things that they can't handle. So, throwing that out there. But a big theme in the book is the dangers of religion. And it not so much that having religion is bad, but if you put strong faith and strong conviction in the wrong person, like if the wrong person's just like, oh, do this because of God, or do this because of Allah, or whatever, you know, that's religion in the wrong hands. And this book does such a good job of depicting that. So if you are a Christian, please note that this book is not bashing Christianity in any way. It's just purely and strictly showing you that if you put the poison in the serial killer's hands, you're gonna get poisoned. So that's all it is. But to me, Ginny Pox as a whole really embodied what the whole new adult genre is about. You know, going to those situations where you cannot go in young adult, and you really can't go in contemporary adult because the characters are too young. It is to me, it's the embodiment of new adult. It wasn't trying to put on the rose-colored glasses and be a new adult novel trying to pass itself off as young adult. It was just to the point a new adult novel. But I totally recommend it. This and the other books that I've reviewed so far, I will eventually be reading the rest of these series. I have a lot of books I'm reading, so I gotta kind of catch up. But on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, I give Ginny Pox 5 stars. Buy links are in the description below. If you like this review and you'd like to see more, please don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment if you have a book you'd like me to review. And I will try to get to it. I make no promises, but I will try. If it's a book that either I've already read or I really don't have an interest in, probably not going to read it, but that's okay. I appreciate the suggestions, so suggest away, my fine viewers. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!